The color scheme for this Volkswagen Bus is gonna be super classy. Mercedes black on top, Bentley Magnolia on the bottom with a killer red interior. This thing's gonna basically look stock. I think this is gonna look very vintage. It's gonna show off all of the chrome window frames. I have to say, I'm very excited to start working on another Volkswagen, and I gotta tell you right now, this is gonna be one bitchin' bus. The bus just got back from blast, and it looks a lot better than I even thought. I've got all the replacement panels ordered, and this bus is gonna come together like nobody's business.
This thing's cool, huh? Another one of Dave's buses. This one's like perfect for saving. So what do you think?
Oh, it doesn't look too bad. A little bit of rust down here. Probably replace this lower piece here and see what the structure looks like behind it and kind of
Yeah, just kind of keep dissecting. And all the pieces are relatively simple. I don't think this is gonna be that bad. Dave's bought some replacement pieces, so we're not gonna have to remake everything. This piece is really amazing to me. It's not just the one, which the lines are all crisp and great.
It's actually really
but
good.
They've put this piece on there too, which, you know, right here where all the water sits and rusts in the channel. And you can go right through the pillars to replace it, which is obviously the least amount of work to get it done.
Yeah, it'll make it nice.
This is gonna make this restoration like so much nicer. So we've got this piece, rear corner pieces, and wheel wells. So we got quite a few pieces that's gonna help us out. There's still a couple we're gonna have to rebuild, you know, by hand, but this will save us a ton of time.
The replacement panels that you brought in, Dave, are a nice touch. But they're not gonna be enough to save you on this one.
We should.
Bryce is about wrapped up fixing some of, say, Kevin's lesser qualified work here. It's off to paint. We're gonna stay with something that has a lot of history and a very classic look for Volkswagen. It's actually on the new Beetle convertibles. It's basically a polar white, very dirty, and matched with a black Mercedes on top. Mwah! It's gonna look killer, especially with that red interior. Gauges are now going in after the dash has been painted, which kind of sucks, but it's just kind of the way the ball bounces on this one. So I'm just gonna be super careful. Measure twice, cut once. I said it right that time. Sometimes I just gotta roll up my sleeves, get in there, get dirty, and make sure that the guys know I still have what it takes. We've got 21 windows in this bus and over 120 screws, so I'm gonna need a little help from my right-hand man. What's up, dog?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm thinking I'm gonna probably need a second set of hands. Here, let's use your hands.
Can I do the screws?
No, I got him.
After seeing him get his ass kicked by that drill,
I can't see a fucking thing.
I better lend him a hand.
This might be easiest just to try and just get it up in there.
How does that look? They're close?
Up just a little bit. Keep going. Right there. Like that.
Do you think I'm gonna get a treat for this?
Yeah. What do you like?
Whatever. I'm not really picky when it comes to treats. All right, I'm ready for my treat now.
Well, I gotta put 3 more screws in.
Oh, okay.
And then the other 24.
We're doing all of them?
Yeah. You can't just put one window in and get a treat and then walk away.
Why not?
Because this thing ain't gonna build itself. We're gonna have to actually work at it, you know?
Working all day for one treat? What did I get myself into?
You know what we haven't done yet, Kev? We haven't named this project.
Oh, I've named it plenty of times.
What did you name it?
Dog kennel rust bucket, saddlebag squirt, pink eye.
Hey, I got a great idea that'll help us move along a little quicker. Stop making fun of my bus, and let's just focus on the job. Come on, man. What do I gotta do? Talk dirty to you? Come on, baby. We want to make sure that this is the cleanest, classiest, most custom bus ever built. So I have a great friend that's an expert in Volkswagens to come down and check out our work.
My name is Reese Piper. I've known Dave for 25-odd years, met him through the Volkswagen Club. I've always been into Volkswagens. Volkswagen was my first car. I had a 1970 Bug, and I've always owned one. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
It still looks very vintage.
Yeah. Well, I know you like stock. Like
I am a stock
more
guy.
stock.
Yeah. And this is, it fits the bill. It's stock, but it's custom.
Yeah. Did you
And-
notice the chrome?
The chrome is a lot thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we took the original chrome, we pretty much just got rid of it completely. We started out with a new piece of aluminum stock, we shaped it all, and then we sent it out and had it chromed, but it's much skinnier and it changes, you know, the look overall. It still has
Oh,
that
yeah.
class, but it's not bulky.
The full chroming of the front bumper really fit the car well. It just gave it a streamlined look that really fit that style of bus. God, those wheels are great.
Well, thanks. Yeah, those are actually aftermarket. They're 17-inch. They look like the originals, but they're two-piece.
Oh, those turned out great.
Well, thanks. You know, I mean, it's...
And they're still smooths, which
Yeah.
is nice. He really outdid himself on the wheels. They retained the vintage look, yet you know they're not.
Let me show you the interior.
All right.
So we've done a lot of stuff in here. I mean, really,
wow.
again, trying to keep it looking stock, but the gauges have been changed up. We drilled a couple extra holes in the dash. These are actually aftermarket, all analog.
The gauge choice fit the car. And then little touches that he added, like the clock, that is similar but a little bit different, but it fits.
What is going on here?
Nice and meaty.
Nice.
What's up, dog?
What's up, man?
Not much, just showing Reese all the
Reese.
magic.
I didn't know you were here. Dave did a beautiful job on this bus, and the whole crew did, but until we get Reese's stamp of approval on this thing, it's nothing. So what do you think?
Buses of this vintage are hard to find, especially in, I mean, there's nothing out there that's even in this condition. I mean, this is well above and beyond just a stock resto. The details you guys have added to this are just crazy.
I had a great time with this build. It was a lot of fun to go back to my vintage Volkswagen history, dig into the bag of tricks, and really knock this one out of the ballpark. Not only did we knock the socks off of Reese, we proved to Kevin that he's not always right. It was in pretty bad shape, really, when we got it here in person. And, but, you know, after all the work has been done on this thing, I mean, what do you think? I mean, do you owe me an apology at this point?
I have learned over this one that slim pickings as of these vans.
Yeah, yeah,
You have to deal with the rusted, crappy ones, obviously, just like we did.
yeah, yeah.
And so I apologize. I was skeptical at first, but I was proved wrong, and that's okay. That is one bitchin' bus. Let's be honest, you always buy shitty-ass cars.
And speaking of dog house, why don't you jump in the back? You can be the new dog in the back.
Fun.
Because it is a kennel van.
Okay, as long as you don't try to tie me up in the back, I'm good.
No, no, you're fine.